The intricacies of securing our digital world are explored, revealing how engineering principles are applied to build robust and trustworthy online systems. The critical role of digital infrastructure in modern society is highlighted, demonstrating why its security is paramount for everyone. In 2025, over 600 million cyber attacks are detected daily by Microsoft, with a new attack occurring every 39 seconds, translating to over 2,200 attacks per day globally. The global financial cost of cybercrime is projected to reach $10.5 trillion by 2025, highlighting the massive economic impact of these threats on businesses and individuals worldwide. Microsoft detects approximately 600 million cyber attacks daily, illustrating the pervasiveness of the digital threat. The total volume of attacks has seen a significant year-over-year spike, with organizations facing a substantial increase in weekly threats. The global cost of cybercrime is expected to be a staggering $10.5 trillion by 2025. Ransomware attacks are a growing threat, with 46% of organizations paying a ransom to regain access to their data. The average cost of a data breach can be millions of dollars, depending on the region and the severity of the incident. Digital infrastructure comprises the connected systems and services we rely on daily. Online banking provides a digital platform for managing finances, while smart city grids use data to optimize energy distribution and traffic flow. 5G communication networks offer high-speed, low-latency connectivity essential for smart city applications and self-driving cars, which use connectivity and AI to navigate and optimize routes. A digital interface that allows customers to manage their bank accounts, pay bills, and transfer funds using apps or websites. When you log in, your device connects to the bank's secure network, which processes your transactions and updates your account information in real time. You check your bank balance on your phone before making an online purchase, or you pay your utility bill through your banking app. Smart City Grid's an intelligent network of interconnected devices and systems that manage city resources like energy and traffic more efficiently. Sensors monitor traffic flow, energy consumption, and other urban data, which is then analyzed to optimize city services. For example, smart grids can balance energy loads and reroute power during outages. Intelligent streetlights adjust their brightness based on traffic, and city systems can predict and prevent traffic jams. Communication networks: the latest generation of mobile networks offering significantly higher bandwidth and lower latency, faster response times than previous technologies. 5G provides the super-fast and reliable connectivity needed for various smart city functions, from connecting millions of IoT devices to enabling real-time data transfer. The enhanced connectivity of 5G supports augmented reality experiences or allows you to stream high-definition video from a city surveillance camera. Self-driving cars: vehicles that can navigate and drive themselves with the aid of sensors, artificial intelligence, AI, and advanced connectivity. 5G and other connectivity technologies allow these cars to communicate with each other and with city infrastructure, processing data in real time to make decisions. They use AI to understand their surroundings and optimize driving for efficiency and safety. Society is increasingly dependent on digital systems for essential functions like work, education, and healthcare, a reliance that was starkly highlighted by the COVID-19 pandemic. The failure of these systems can lead to the exacerbation of the digital divide, denying access to basic rights and opportunities, particularly for those already disadvantaged. Such failures can cripple vital services, disrupt economic stability, and foster social unrest by creating a society of digital haves and have-nots, thereby worsening existing inequalities. Digital tools are now indispensable for communication, commerce, information access, and nearly every facet of modern life, from healthcare to education. The pandemic accelerated this integration, making digital capacity a prerequisite for accessing basic needs and participating in society. Failures disproportionately affect those lacking digital access and skills. Without functioning systems, individuals can lose access to work, education, and healthcare services that have moved online. Failures in financial systems, supply chains, or infrastructure can lead to widespread economic hardship. Society risks a stark divide between digital haves and have-nots, where the rich gain further advantage and the marginalized are left behind. Surveillance technology, which is part of the digital ecosystem, can suppress collective action and movements for social change. Increased reliance on technology can lead to anxiety, depression, and social isolation, especially if it replaces real-life interactions. In essence, a society heavily reliant on digital systems is vulnerable, as any significant failure can have profound consequences, deepening inequalities and hindering overall well-being and progress. Foundational engineering principles, like redundancy, isolation, and least privilege, fortify digital systems by building defense in depth, preventing single points of failure, containing breaches, and minimizing potential damage. Redundancy uses multiple components or data paths so that if one fails, others can take over, ensuring continuous operation. Isolation segments networks and systems, preventing lateral movement of threats and protecting sensitive data from unauthorized access. The principle of least privilege restricts user and process permissions to the absolute minimum necessary, limiting the impact of an attack to only the resources that account has access to. Instead of having a single component or data path, multiple are put in place. This ensures that if a primary component or connection fails, a backup can instantly take its place. It enhances availability, one of the core CIA triad security principles, and protects against single points of failure. These principles are core to creating a resilient, secure digital fortress through defense in depth, a strategy that uses multiple, independent layers of defense. By employing redundancy to maintain availability, isolation to contain breaches, and least privilege to limit attack scope, organizations can build systems that are far more robust and harder to compromise than those relying on single security measures. Modern security architectures leverage zero-trust models, which never trust and always verify every access request, secure by design, which integrates security into every stage of development, and continuous authentication, which uses ongoing verification beyond initial login to detect and prevent security threats. These principles shift away from perimeter-based security, providing granular control, reduced attack surfaces, and a stronger defense against sophisticated cyber threats in dynamic environments. By combining these modern architectures, organizations can build more resilient and secure systems that adapt to evolving threats and changing work environments. The iterative process of building secure systems involves integrating security into every phase of the development lifecycle and continuously adapting to the evolving threat landscape. Rather than a one-time event, it is an ongoing cycle of assessing, designing, implementing, and monitoring security controls. This adaptive approach is crucial because attackers constantly develop new methods, exploit newly discovered vulnerabilities, and find weaknesses in existing systems. Cybersecurity is not static. An iterative approach is essential for adapting to an ever-changing threat landscape. Employees are a key part of an organization's security posture. Regular training and a company-wide security mindset are continuously necessary to counteract human error, as attackers often use social engineering. The landscape of cyber threats is evolving rapidly, driven by the increasing sophistication of attackers and the widespread use of artificial intelligence, AI. Nation-state actors and organized crime syndicates now use advanced AI tools for more effective and scalable attacks, including realistic deepfakes and highly targeted phishing campaigns. Nation-state threat actors, often referred to as advanced persistent threats, APTs, conduct cyber espionage and sabotage for geopolitical advantage. They are highly resourced, patient, and use advanced techniques to remain undetected for long periods. Cybercrime syndicates operate like sophisticated, for-profit businesses with a clear hierarchy of roles, from technical experts to money launderers. They focus on financially motivated crimes and exploit new technologies and societal shifts to increase their reach and effectiveness. Common attack vectors include supply chain attacks, which leverage third-party software or services to infiltrate systems, IoT vulnerabilities, such as weak passwords, insecure networks, and outdated components, that expose interconnected devices to exploitation, and unpatched legacy systems, which are vulnerable due to their outdated software and lack of modern security, making them easy targets for various forms of malware and intrusion. The asymmetry in cybersecurity means that defenders are burdened with securing every possible entry point and vulnerability continuously, while attackers can exploit a single, often hidden, weakness to succeed. In essence, while defenders are tasked with the comprehensive and continuous protection of an entire system, attackers are focused on a single, opportunistic exploit. This fundamental difference underscores the asymmetric nature of the cybersecurity struggle. Beyond the code refers to the aspect of cybersecurity that goes beyond technical measures and focuses on the human element, where malicious actors often exploit human vulnerabilities to gain access to sensitive information or systems through social engineering, insider threats, and a lack of cybersecurity awareness training, making it crucial to educate employees about potential risks and safe practices to mitigate these threats effectively. This technique manipulates users into divulging confidential information or performing actions by exploiting their trust, often through phishing emails, fake websites, or other deceptive tactics. This training program aims to educate employees about common cybersecurity threats, how to identify suspicious activity, and the proper response to potential attacks, thereby minimizing the risk of human error. Ethical hacking and bug bounty programs proactively identify security weaknesses by using the skills of white hat hackers to simulate real-world attacks. This approach strengthens cybersecurity, often at a lower cost than traditional security methods or the cost of a data breach, while also building a community of security professionals and fostering trust with customers. Key legal and regulatory frameworks shaping digital security include the EU's NIS2 directive, which mandates cybersecurity measures for critical infrastructure and expands the scope of regulated entities. Other frameworks like the Digital Operational Resilience Act, DORA, target the financial sector, while critical infrastructure protection laws, sector-specific or national, ensure resilience and security for essential systems like energy and transportation. Compliance often involves implementing risk management, incident reporting, and strong governance. Digital security is a collective responsibility. By taking simple but effective actions, everyone can protect themselves and those around them from cyber threats. Empower yourself by strengthening your defenses against online attacks using the following actionable steps. Passwords are your first line of defense. A strong, unique password for every account makes it exponentially harder for hackers to break into your digital life. MFA requires a second piece of information, or factor, to verify your identity, such as a code from an app or a physical key. This extra layer of security can prevent unauthorized access even if your password is stolen. Phishing messages often create a sense of panic or urgency to make you act without thinking, such as claiming your account will be suspended. Never respond to an email that asks for your password, social security number, or credit card details. The future of digital trust relies on the intersection of quantum-resistant cryptography, decentralized identity, and verifiable credentials to create secure, user-centric, and future-proof digital interactions. Quantum-resistant cryptography will protect systems from future quantum computer threats, while decentralized identity gives users control over their digital personas. Verifiable credentials will then serve as tamper-proof digital documents, enabling selective disclosure of information and enhancing privacy and security for all digital interactions, from personal data to robotic systems. VCs allow users to prove specific attributes, e.g. age, qualifications, without disclosing unnecessary personal details, fostering more trust-based and selective information exchange. For example, a user could prove they are over 18 without revealing their exact birth date. This enhances both user privacy and organizational accountability. Protecting our shared digital future is a collective duty that demands constant, innovative vigilance against rapidly evolving threats, as technology's power to uplift or endanger grows with each advancement. Governments, businesses, and individuals must foster collaborative strategies and ethical practices, blending technical expertise with social awareness to shape digital transformation responsibly and ensure it serves human rights, fosters inclusion, and creates equitable outcomes for generations to come. Governments must create stricter regulations for digital monopolies and platforms, fostering broad public discourse to establish democratic principles in the digital sphere. As individuals, we must also engage in proactive information strategies, monitoring our digital footprint, using encrypted communications, and understanding the information we share to mitigate risks and maintain privacy. The rapid pace of technological advancement must be matched by innovation that is grounded in ethical principles, ensuring that new tools are developed with a focus on human rights, privacy, and societal benefit. The rapid pace of technological advancement must be matched by innovation that is grounded in ethical principles, ensuring that new tools are developed with a focus on human rights, privacy, and societal benefit. By embracing our shared duty, fostering responsible innovation, and acting with a commitment to ethical principles, we can steer digital technology towards a future where it promotes peace, fairness, and sustainability for all. To effectively navigate the shifting landscape of digital threats and opportunities, all stakeholders must commit to continuous learning and adaptation, ensuring that their strategies remain agile and effective in the face of constant change. Universities and researchers play a crucial role in developing the knowledge needed to guide this transformation, promoting an interdisciplinary approach that combines technical skills with social and ethical awareness. Corporations are called to take responsibility for the impact of the technologies they develop, prioritizing ethical considerations alongside innovation.